What is up, YouTube? Jonus back with another lost run. We have 2 wins in a row. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. We're going to go for number 3 here. SDWM BY. 9F is the seed. We got an XL floor right off the bat, which I'm actually very fond of because I don't have a ton of time. So I'm hoping for a very hard carry on this one. And we'll find out. This might actually be the end of it. Let's not die. Okay. This is probably like the worst case scenario for a curse room. No way out. And spiders. That's actually where like a trinket like not butter. Doorstop would come in handy. This is a very good room here. Yeah, overall these first 2 floors, or first 2 rooms, potentially very good. May as well. I don't think I need the paper thing. I actually forgot what it does. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. I know I've got a lot of series on the go, and that's one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about, but if you've been watching any of the Wholesome Verse for like the last little bit, you'll know that like there's a lot of games out right now, and it's hard to kind of keep up. I'm not saying there's too many, but I don't even have time for Loop Hero right now. I think, I haven't actually checked, I have it sitting in my email right now, and I just have not had time. Or I might be thinking a different game, and I've just been like, you know what, I'm jealous that everybody else is playing Loop Hero. It's one of the 2 potentialities, I'm not going to lie. I do want to go to the shop, but I do kind of want to get 15 cents first. There's been a lot of games come out, and we've been talking about it in our Discord around why. And I actually think the answer is really simple. I think it's because, like, there's not a lot of other stuff going on, like with COVID. So what you're seeing happen is games that have been in development for a little while are now, like in the last year, really devs have had time to kind of pursue finishing them. I gotta go for Magic Mush. Okay, I'm not taking these pills. And you're seeing them all kind of come out now. Loop Hero, though, is one that when I get the time, I will absolutely be checking out. I was watching Rito's videos on it, and it looks very good. Now, it's on everybody's radar, and I get that, but I think for good reason. It's another deck builder roguelite auto battler, but you know, it's got SimCity involved, like it's got a city builder, so I think that scratches an itch for a lot of people too. And I kind of want to, you know, see how the game plays. I was going to say, we're definitely going to find 2 item rooms, like back to back here. All right. These item rooms like make or break the boss fight, and then the boss fights dictate our run, basically. No. Draw 3 cards. Temperance, Hierophant, Justice. Wonderful. I will take Purity. I was going to say, like, whatever our first stat roll is, we're going to be in a good spot. And I'll tell you, like, straight up, you may think, like, I kind of got a bad roll on that, but I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out. You know what? Use the Justice here. I'm going to hope for a small rock. That's all right. Yeah, this first, call it 2 floors, actually was not terrible. Do get this. Was there anything on the floor in here? No. Okay. Little Horn is a little problematic, but having a 6 rate of fire is going to help. But who do I want to fight on the next one? Probably like Monstro. Oh, you almost spawned like right on top of your own bomb. That would have been nice. There you go. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Hey, look at that. It is Super Monstro. Monstros and his brother. But no big deal. Literally fought Monstro like 100,000 times. Alright. Good boss item. Wonderful Devil Deal. The D20 is better. Just looking to see if there's anything we can re-roll here before we go. You know what? There's actually those pills. I think there was 3 or 4 of them. We can re-roll the pills. We came in through the shop. Came in through the shop. We came in through the shop. Hierophant is useless. High Priestess is actually somewhat usable. So let's go. Kind of a crappy first 2 floors, but Purity helps a lot. Trinket helps a bit. May as well here. I have 3 bombs. Well, why not? It does nothing. I didn't even know you could sleep on the bed when there were enemies there. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Give me a black market. Ah, you didn't give me a black market. You literally gave me an item that does nothing, but whatever. It's fine. Revenge Fly is actually like really good and underrated. I'm actually more happy that we got a fly item. Just because like we can get Lord of the Flies and then I think flies become a little bit better. Like they all turn to black flies, don't they? Isn't that how that works? Or am I thinking something else? I don't know. There's so much. There's so much going on. It's actually like one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about in the episode was that repentance information is kind of coming a little bit more and more. And I think yesterday for me, so probably like a week for you, Ed mentioned that 2 things. One is hard mode is going to be harder, which is actually fine. And 2, that there's now something like 600 Steam achievements. And I wanted to tell you, it's too much. There's already like 400. So having like 200 more, it's just crazy, dude. Now, there are Steam games that literally all they do is you like turn them on and they're like just Steam achievements, but it's a legit game. Oh my god. If we can get Skinny Odd Mushroom, we're in a killer spot. Yeah, I really want that item. We should prioritize secret rooms with our bombs. Someone's at my door? Someone's at my door. What are they doing at my door? Okay, here's the good item. I told you, here's the good item. The soul is fine, actually. I mean, obviously we don't get the big benefit from it with the soul hearts, but it does make us like a little bit tankier in the sense that like we don't have to. Some things get dodged, so I'm okay with it. We definitely need some damage though. Yeah, so that's the thing with Repentance right now. The thing with hard mode is apparently they're trying to like actually make it hard and turning it closer to Flash Isaac in terms of difficulty. So who knows what the end of the day is going to look like for it, but I gotta be honest, I'm not super hopeful. And in before like hypety hype the Edmund train, and I respect the dude. I think he makes great games, at least some of them. But Repentance has been in the work for a long time, and there's like, it happened with Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus. Just like the DLC gets just so crazy overhyped. And by the time that it actually releases, it's not going to, like, meet expectations, you know? And that's like anything. That's like almost any game at all. When you start, like, losing sight of what, like, the realm of possibilities are in a game before it's even out, you're gonna run into like some problems, and that it's been a problem with the game industry for a very long time. I think I'm gonna try this. It's probably not worth it, but yeah, I mean, as long as I've been a gamer, which has been like literally my whole life, there have been just hype after hype after hype of games that are coming out, and they never live up to it. Very, very few games, and they're as hyped as, say, Cyberpunk or even Repentance, not to the same extent. You're kind of comparing apples and oranges there a bit, but they never live up to it, because what happens is it's very good.
2 of spades.
That's very bad. That sucks. What happens is you get this like mindset of what you expect of a game to be released is going to be, and not everything can be like, you know, Da Vinci's work of art or Michelangelo's church painting that I can't remember the name of for some really weird reason. The Sistine Chapel. You can't have it. So what ends up happening is like you get this like false expectation in your head of what games, and the same applies to movies to some extent as well. It seems to happen more in games, which I'll talk about in a second why I believe that. And it's never going to live up to it. There's so many additional factors in game development that you just can't keep up with. There's project timelines, there's budgetary considerations, there's creative differences. There's so many things that like cause issues and delays in a project, especially when it's technical, because there's so many people in it. Game breaking bugs is another one. Sure, Capricorn is actually very good. You can't, and you'll never satisfy like everybody. If you show me a game that has 100% user satisfaction with a substantial user base, Oh my god. If we see Skinny Odd Mushroom, we got a crazy good win. Give me this. Actually, just gonna bomb these. Just the worst. Yeah, if you show me a game that had like substantial fan base and released with 100% satisfaction, I don't know what I'd do. I don't want to say something like, I'll give you $1 million, because first of all, I don't have it. Secondly, it probably like puts me in some sort of weird legal state where if you do find one, then I actually do owe you $1 million, and I really don't want to pay that money to you. If I'm being like brutally honest. I do kind of want to go to the shop. 31 cents. But yeah, just don't get... First of all, two things. Stop pre-ordering video games in general. Doesn't matter who it is. Case in point, the Diablo 2 remaster just got a trailer. And it looks very good. Am I going to pre-order it? Absolutely not. 100% no. I'm also going to just drop this. I don't want to accidentally use it, though. Steam sale's very good. Just stop pre-ordering video games. Buy them when they come out. You'll be happier because of it. Trust me. DLC, full A game, or full AAA game, indie game, does not matter. Stop pre-ordering anything. I think we can just go. We've seen shop, item room, arcade. Yeah, I think we're good. The Fallen is actually pretty interesting here. That was a bad hit. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah. Oh my good gibbly goobity. Eden's Soul is interesting. Prism is also interesting. What do I do here? I think you go Prism. Great googly moogly. Alright, down we go. Remember when I asked for like crazy good items so I can finish this run fast? Well, and an XL floor. Well, we kind of got what we need, huh? And I'll be honest, like having the crown is also really good. Now our speed is like slightly an issue. But I'll be honest, it's not much of an issue. That's just fun. Prismatic prism. Oh, we have no keys. Alright. Still have no keys. I really should be using the D20 more. Man, if we got Magic Mush, we'd be in like such a good spot. You gotta take Blank Card over D20. They're both game breaking, but Blank Card can just be a little bit faster about it. That being said, this would be a really good room to use the D20 in, like right there. But I'm not going to worry about it. We do like absolutely need to go to the shop. And I'm going to check the map before we finish this room. So it's up top. Also, I forgot it's an XL4, even though I literally just talked about it. That's so cool. All right. I want to see it again. There you go. I literally just did that just so I could put that in the intro of the video. Just so you know. What was I going to talk about? I said I was going to talk about something. Oh, I was going to talk about why I think expectations on video games are different than other media, like television or movies or what have you. And I actually think it's a fairly simple reason. You invest more time into a game than you do a movie. So an average game, you're gonna get, look, at a minimum, probably like what, 10 hours of entertainment. And this is on average. Of course, some games are fewer, some are more. But I would say on average, probably 10 hours. Average movie is what? Hour, 45 minutes? You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Like, I have been hyped for a movie to leave it and go, wow, that sucked. But then I kind of go on with my life. I've been playing games for a long time. And sometimes with a game, I will feel like, wow, that sucks. I wasted a lot of time. Or, okay, sure. I kind of wish we got a card that I could use to teleport, but it's all right. I really shouldn't be trying to, like, use Prismatic Prism or Angelina Prism on it, but I was. Because it's fun. But yeah, I think that's like a big part of why people get invested more with games. Because they do know, like, I'm going to play this. Like, look at Isaac as an example. A lot of people have hundreds of hours in it. So when there's like a DLC announced and people are like, I gotta play it, people are very like, I'm very invested, you know? And I get it. I understand it. All I'm saying to you is, if you can take away one thing from this video, just stop overhyping games before they're out. Now, there are some games that are coming that I am excited for. I think we're fighting Mr. Fred. I haven't fought Mr. Fred in a very long time. There's a difference between, like, excitement and false expectations. And I think that's a big difference. Like, Loop Hero is one that, if I do have it in my email, that's awesome. But if I don't, I'm excited to play it because it looks fun. Tier upgrade is nice. None of these are good.
Pair throw.
Holy Shot I don't actually think does anything for us, but I am going to take it because I don't know. All right, let's go. There's other things too, other games that are coming. Like the Diablo 2 remaster is something that I'm very pro. I'm like, it looks very fun. It's being handled by the team that did the Crash Bandicoot remake and the Tony Hawk remake, so they've got a proven track record. I'm not doing that room because we don't need to. And the other thing too is, like, what was I gonna say? Something Tony Hawk. I can't recall. I can't recall my train of thought. That was just sloppy play that almost ended the run. Yeah, so with, I guess what I was trying to say with like with repentance, just keep it on the DL for like a little bit. At least until you see like, I don't know, somebody actually play it for more than tech demo purposes. Maybe, I don't even know. Just don't get hyped. It's not that hard. I've been like overhyped for a lot of games and movies. As I mentioned, case in point, episode 1, The Phantom Menace. To this day, the only movie that I've walked out of the theater from. I was so disappointed. I was like, what the crap am I watching? Now, you may be thinking the same exact thing for me with this run. I'm going to grab this key and I'm actually going to bomb here and then reroll. That's a speed up. I'm taking the speed up. Plus this doesn't reroll it anyway, so. You get anything good? Not particularly, like a bomb. Yeah, like I was hyped for Phantom Menace. The trailer for Phantom Menace to this day is one of the most misleading things I've ever bared witness to. Like, if you watch the trailer, you're like, that's not the movie. Oh, okay. The other one died. Very convenient. Thank you, Soul. We're in a pretty good state. Did not get a deal, that sucks, but it's okay. This is one of the few Angel Deal Lost runs that actually ended up being pretty good. Plus, Angel Deal with Brimstone. No less. I would like to point out. It doesn't happen. Like, we're at 25 minutes and we're already on the cathedral. Feels very good. Now, like something else with blank art other than Perthrow would be nice, but it's okay. What do you got from here? Not worth it. All right. Chose the wrong way. And now I'm going to try to remember which way we actually need to go. And it's not this way. So I think we're going to the right. I thought we were going right there already. I'm terrible with Curse of the Lost. No, this is the starting area. Okay. I got hit again by this dude. I don't know what it is with Gertie Jr. It's going to end the run. One day. Cricket's head. I probably should be bombing Tinted Rock still. Small Rock might show up. I don't need any more keys. There. Just in case. Now, you might be like, you should take keys because if you get a Yara. I gotta be honest. Even if a Yara shows up, it's not really something that I'm interested in spending like an hour doing. I'll probably like Yara twice and just move on with my life. It's one of those things. I was chatting with the crew, the Wholesome Verse, kind of about it, where we were like talking about what do you do in like in games in general, where like how do you show the grind and not be boring? And Isaac is one of those games where you can grind and it can get very boring. Min-maxing can be less than entertaining. And I don't like to, like, I do some min-maxing, especially when you're playing like as the Lost or something. You're kind of forced to a little bit, but I don't like it. I think it's part of the reason why I don't like charge items very much. I know I have a charge item, but at the same point, like sometimes I'm like, I just want to hold the button and move around and win. Curse of the Blind, huh? So much for Yera per throw. Now I'm going to go for it. Just the worst items. I would have re-rolled all of those, by the way. Oh. With the exception of like a couple angel items in Brimstone, this run would have been really difficult. Now, we could still lose this. One bad room. One bad room, and we're kind of in a tough spot. I'm thinking like double adversary, as an example. Could be just like a very detrimental room. I am going to still open chest, by the way. Curse of the Blind should not exist on the chest. Get out of here, mini monstro. Yeah, I'm just picturing like our run being ended here from double adversary. Like every room, I'm like, here it comes. Why would I shoot down? That's a great question. Pretty sure this is the Gertie that doesn't fire. Thank God we have 1.6 speed. This room can sometimes be like a nightmare. Overall, though, today, not too bad. We might actually be okay against double adversary, but I don't know. Quad cage is also like a nightmare. Bear with me like half a second here while I focus. All right. That's going to be a harder fight than like the Blue Baby fight. Does not matter who we kill last here. You know what? It does, because now we can per throw that. The Bible's just awful. Let's exploit the fact that we knew what that item was. And come down, and we know what this is. Is it a risk? Yes. But calculated risk. I think we also have our super secret room like right here. Or here. All right. Nope. Okay, let's just fight Blue Baby. The soul is also going to help a lot here. I would have actually liked homing tears would have been nice. Because then we would have just been able to destroy everything. We're already, like, this was a very powerful run. I'm not complaining. And I'm happy to get, like, 3 in a row. I don't think I was ever in peril. And I'm happy to see it. That's going to do it for win number 3 of the loss. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, feel free to give me a like and sub. It means the world to me. I can also be found on Twitch at twitch.tv/JonusLive or Jonus.tv for all the links to all the things. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you lots. Peace out.